right, we are live. Just make sure you can hear me. Make sure my mic is working. Hello, hello. Yep, seems like the mic is working. Let's check over on OBS. Yeah, everything's going good. Okay, cool. All right, yay. We're back online. Okay, another action-packed day at the dojo. It was a really good day. Hey, what up, Lexi? Big up. Hey, your new tune for the new mixtape is really good. I like it a lot. I sent you some pretty detailed feedback yesterday. But yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm digging my way out of the hole here. This whole moving thing has been pretty intense. So just kind of trying to do everybody in order here. Yeah, Evan has been getting a lot more proactive about track feedback too, which is good because, you know, a lot of the time the turnaround is it's a bit long. Okay, so Hunter's got a new one. I'm really excited about Alark, man. She's really talented. She's a new addition to the dojo, so I'm really excited to check out her tune. Hey, what up, Sean? What up, Noah? And yes, what up, YouTube crew? Okay, cool. All right, so let's check out what Huntology has got on offer. Bad and Bougie remix, Send to Matter. Okay, cool. Let's check it out.
You know, young rich niggas. You know, so we ain't really never had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though. Hey, 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 hey. Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, no hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, dot. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't try nobody, quit the trigger. All of the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bullshit, cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. All set. Records on records, got backers on backers. I'm riding around in a cool. I take your beat right from you. Bitch, I'm a dog. Beat the whole wall. Hop in the fall. Bad and bullshit. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. Hold phone, dropping money out of space. Yeah, cuz introduce me to your bitch's wife. And we know she slept. Broke a brick down, nutty, buddy, now that nigga ducky. Don't move too fast, I might shoot you. Break a bad. I'm always hanging with shooters. I be posted somewhere secluded. You still be playing with classic pants. Coming back for ratatouille. Run with that set, call me boobies. When I'm on stage, show me boobies. Ice on my neck on the coolest. How about the suicide with the booze? I pull up, I hop out with all of the doors in the gloves. I'm cooking, I'm whipping it through it. Rock up, let it lock up. I gave it 10 racks. I told her go shopping and spin it off at the pop-up. These bitches, they fucking so thinking they bustin' for Instagram. Get your clout up. Yeah, that way. Float on the track like a Segway. Yeah, that way. I used to trap by the subway. Yeah, that way. Young nigga trap with the AK. Yeah, that way. Big Dyco, get it dope, Macy. Hey. Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, no hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, dot. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't try nobody, quit the trigger. All of the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. Yeah. She got to the bone. These niggas watching, I swear to God, they make my clothes. Switching my hoes like my flows. Switching my phones like my clothes. Keep on shooting that gun, no reload. Ooh. Now she gon' fuck with my crew. Cause the money come all out the roof. Try to Rari, that bitch got no roof. Wait, what got Rari? 458. All of these niggas, they hate. Try to hide you with a gate. Look, money strip gun, make it rain. Yeah, so much money, they use ready. Got 100,000 in your face. Yeah, they put 300 right in the safe. Yeah, her today. Yeah, she talked to me like she knew me. Yeah, going to sleep in a jacuzzi. Yeah, waking up to a two-piece. Yeah, counting that paper like loose leaf. Yeah, getting that chicken with Gucci's. Yeah, boy, you so feel like I call it. You snake and I swear to God, don't be that Gucci. And you know we win. Yeah, we is not losing. Drop a little song, it ain't moving.
What up, AK? Okay. So, I got a pretty good list of stuff to fix here for Huntology. Not a bad track overall, but the mix is a nightmare. So my pieces of feedback from Chenzo Navarro. If you want track feedback, you got to be in the Producer Dojo, and that is the name that I have for my training camp and the place where you can access all of my millions and billions of tutorial videos and stuff that I've made over the years. So check out theclassof808.com and yeah, check it out, man. You might like it. Okay, and then let's see what else in the chat. What up, Bryce? What up, Mason? What up, Jacob Johnson? Sean Sokolsky? Public Zirconia, Stefan Jacobs in the house. Man, excited for NAMM this weekend, baby. What up, Devin Desu and AK and Scoobs. Scoobs is in the feedback. Yeah, Scoobs, I'm definitely going to check out your other songs. I really liked Exhale, man. I listened to it yesterday. I thought it was fantastic. It's a really good track. But yeah, I'm doing everybody in order. I've just had a house full of people working all day, every day. So it's kind of like I only really get a little bit of time to myself each day. But we're making mad progress on the dojo, man. We built tons of furniture today and painted, and as you can see, the lighting is like a bit better than yesterday. And you know, hey, what up, David? But yeah, it's a game of inches, man. It's a game of inches, but we're making it. We're making it. The dojo is happening. Okay, so I would say that Hunter's track, there's no suspense, you know. So there's no suspense, there's no build up to the drop, it just kind of starts. And then there's not really that many different energy level changes. Hey, what up, Jacob? How's it going, man? But yeah, there's not really a lot of... Oh yeah, mad shouts out to Jacob Romero for helping out at the dojo. Really appreciate it, man. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so the track, there's like, you know, it kind of just sort of starts. And then it doesn't really... Oh, what up, Eric, sir? It doesn't really vary in intensity that much. It's kind of just like there's always the same number of sounds in the composition. There's always the same kind of energy level. And there's not even really that big of a difference between the build-up sections and the sections that it drops into. So really the sections need to be kind of more different from each other with more like defined energy levels to the flow, more suspense, more spots where it's like, you know, it's drawn out with a minimal number of sounds. The drums are floppy and have no transients. That saw bass sound is so fucking out of control and just stomping all over the vocal. It's really fighting with everything. It's way too loud. It's not cutting it. The highs are also not very well defined. If you give it the 3 extremes test, the highs and the wide are a fucking nightmare. And then the arrangement's pretty random. And then there's some weird lopsided stuff happening in the stereo image. So, to correct these various problems, I'm going to prescribe some material. Now, if you're in the dojo, I'm sure you all know this, but go to Start Here and go to All Site Content Organized by Category. Very, very important post in the dojo because this has where everything is. So, I would say, I mean, he definitely needs to do the arrangement exercise, but I'm going to just do the things that are more specific first. Okay, so, for his drum thing, here, let's go to the drums section. Well, here, what did I start with saying? What's the intro? Yeah, arrangement. Okay, so here he needs to do arrangement stuff. Okay. Yeah, okay, so arranging. And then he definitely needs to do the good old arrangement exercise, which is there. I'll delete that extra hyphen because I'm anal. So he needs to do that. And then the drums are pretty bad. All this leveling is especially bad, so I'll do leveling. So, and then he needs to definitely work on his leveling. He needs to do the 3 extremes test. I don't want to blow him up with too much stuff at once. But he needs to learn about layering drums and the 3 drum racks method. Alright, who's texting me? Oh, it's Sophia. Oh, I should definitely talk to Sophia soon. She's our head blogger person. Oh, what? Beatport is... Did Beatport just go down or something? What is she telling me about? Oh no, it's still there. Okay. Alright, so that's that one. Alright, so let's check out Alark. Alark is... She does vocals and stuff. She's pretty cool. Whoa. Not that. Yeah, Alark, she sings and produces and is quite talented, so I'm excited. She just joined the dojo. Plus, we need more girls in the dojo. We need more girls. Yes. Cool. Yeah, Fredo, we'd love to have you. Hey, Kellyanne Richmond, what up? East Side. And yeah, Fredo, Sean. Yes. Okay, so this is Alark. Oh, very cool. I'm super excited for this. So quiet.
Now watching you.
Okay, cool. So, there's definitely some promising stuff going on there. The mixing is really hurting though. So, I'm going to give her some mixing tips now, and then I think I'm gonna talk to her on the phone because there's definitely I don't know. I want to. There's a lot of like pretty kind of. I don't want to give her too much stylistic advice because she's not trying to write bangers, you know. So it's like. At least I don't think she's trying to write bangers. She might be trying to write bangers. You never know. But the first thing is probably the 3 extremes. That's really important. She also needs to know about leveling. And she needs to know about mixing vocals and sitting on top of the mix. Those are both very, very important. You know what? I think I'm gonna do weekly download about saturation next. Then let's see. Yeah, her arrangement I think is well. I kind of want to talk to her before I do that. Yeah, layering drums and the 3 drum rack method is very important. Yeah, because I think with her style, like, she's not really trying to make, like, glitch hoppy, you know, glitch hoppy, bassy kind of stuff. So I think, you know, talking to her on the phone is probably better. Okay, let's do that. Cool. Okay, actually, let's see if I got any. I hit up a couple other people for their number. Let's see if anyone got back to me. Oh yeah, big up Nemotus for coming to help. Oh, okay, here we are, Daniel Simmons. Okay, I'm gonna give Daniel Simmons a shout. Actually, you know what? I'll do that after. I don't want to show everybody's phone number on that stream. Okay, where are we? Is that? Okay. Oh wow, spelling my name with all numbers, fancy. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so here I'll read it to you for those of you who it's too small. So Mark Soburovsky says, "Hey, L Gates, I hope you're having a great day." I am, thank you. I'm really excited about being part of the Producer Dojo. I love your mindset and approach to things. I'm very excited to expand my craft. Seems like the right place to learn and grow as a musician. It is. I know being here will help me. I love writing music and I've been doing so for a long time. I write everything from scratch, from the ground up. I'm an artist. My act is called Without a Chord. Here are 2 private tracks and 2 public ones. If you don't want to look at the public ones, that's okay, but I'd love it if you did. I know what I'd like to work on as an artist moving forwards, and part of that is working with others and getting yours in the dojo's input to help me evolve once again. This guidance will help me determine my next growth goals as an artist. I'm stoked to be around like-minded people. Both my parents were teachers, so I love that vibe about your dojo. I can't wait to hear back from you. I'm ready to spar. Nice. And then some fancy ASCII. And he says, here are the private ones I haven't released, and here are 2 that I have released. Okay, cool. So let's check these out. And I think I'm going to get a notes file out because it seems like this is going to be a long one. Okay, so Without the Chord, new follower, L Gates. Well, okay, Scoobs, I'll do you next, man. Cool. And then this part is also unconventional, and then this happens. Well, that was a hell of a ride. Okay, so I really like that he has this crazy fucking style that he's like really not trying to he's not trying to do, you know, the typical things, so that's kind of interesting. Definitely not without its problems. I think he's gonna have to check out a lot of these videos. There's definitely a lot of stuff that he needs to work on. So yeah, let's listen to the other ones, and then I'll see what else I have to say. Oh my god, this one's like 10 minutes long too. Okay, I might not listen to the whole thing. This poor Scoobs is waiting patiently. The synth sounds programming is really, really good. That's like the best part of the song, it just happens at the end. Okay, so let's check out Hunting Lions. Thank God, all these songs are so long. This guy's a crazy person. This is fucking wild. Okay, I think that's all I can handle. Okay, so, alright, here's some videos to help. Okay, so, okay, for home. Okay, so, basically, his main problem is that he's putting the cart before the horse, in that he's like going off and doing all this crazy sound design and synth programming and stuff before he can write a nice, tightly arranged song that sounds finished. Because all the same, you know, all the sound design in the world isn't going to matter unless you have a finished track, you know. So these tracks, they just don't sound done, you know. They just don't. So he's really got to learn how to actually make a track sound finished first. So for his homework, okay, homework. Okay, you've really got to take a step back from sound design. Your sound design is awesome, and we will come back to that. But right now, you need to learn to actually finish music. Your released songs. Actually, no, I'll have to listen to both of them before I can say that of both of them, so I'll have to listen to the other one. This is better. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I feel happy making that generalization. Okay. So your release songs still don't sound like finished work. They need editing badly. They feel very indulgent, and like there are things that you just sort of backburnered and then eventually decided you didn't care enough to get around to doing. These things include mixing, arranging, and subtracting. Mixing, arranging, subtracting, and yeah, mixing, arranging, subtracting, and finalizing. I recommend that you take a big step back from sound design and just make some simple 2-minute long beats with only audio editing and composition. With only audio editing and composition as your tools. You need to focus on mixing, and it's better to, better to make a lot of short songs and mix 10 of them rather than agonize over creating one epic song and then only get one mix down under your belt. Your drums are not doing your sick ass synths justice. You have a very unbalanced sound as a producer, and you need to go back to the fundamentals and learn to get the drums and other neglected sounds up to scratch. Try doing the arrangement exercise with just audio editing, composition, and leveling to mix. Don't spend a ton of time on crazy processing. I know you want to, and I know you're good at it, but you need to bring the rest of your skills up to match your excellent synth work. Love your style. Love how you give no fucks whatsoever. Let's just tighten you up and then you'll be unstoppable. Lots of love. Tea. Alright, that was pretty cool. I definitely, like, as much as I had a bunch of, stuff to say about that guy's music, I definitely liked it. It was pretty cool. But yeah, definitely overwhelming everything. Yeah, what up, Lauren? What up, Jean-Luc? Jacob Johnson. I do track feedback for dojo members as a priority. I sometimes give track feedback to my friends as well. But there are lots of people who have paid and they're in line because I have been working on building the physical dojo and moving and stuff, so I haven't really been, I've been AFK, as they say. All right, so Scoobs, thank you for being patient. I'm going to listen to Bone Crusher now. Didn't see it in there. Okay, cool. So Scoobs, pretty good overall. My feedback was the intro feels a little spare for that loud ass sub. Maybe layer some shite noise. I put shite noise instead of white noise. Hilarious. I'm gonna start calling it shite noise. Maybe layer some shite noise on top of the sub to fill it out a bit more. Drop is gnarly, love it. Drums need a bit more punch in the highs, and the crunchy bass is out of balance a bit. It's muddy in the mids, and it's dominating the drums a bit too hard. You can stand to have a sharper transient on the lows and the kick. The basses get really out of control in the second half. They're great, but the mix is really out of balance. The vocal could sit on top a bit more when it's in there. Try brightening it and widening it a little. And then I want more fills too. It kind of just chugs along once it gets going. More variety. This arrangement is dragging. Also, no outro. So that was my feedback on that. But definitely a cool song. I actually like the other one better, but I'm also kind of like not getting too I'm also not getting too bangery these days. Okay, Jacob Romero, are you still out there? I'm gonna listen to your track, man. So hopefully you're still there. So this is Actually, here, I'll text him. Oh, shit. Okay, fuck. I have someone coming over to do stuff at 9:30, so, okay. Jacob Romero. Okay, I'm going to say, about to critique your Tony Danza song. Okay, so I probably, I can probably do that. Actually, I could probably do that one, then maybe one or two more. Okay, so who the boss is? Oh, this is great. It's got Tony Danza. Very excited. Okay, so, Jacob, if you're out there. Yeah, okay, you're out there. Good. I'm going to do your track now. Hey, babe.
Fine.
Just listening to one of Jacob's songs for the feedback.
Cool. Fine.
He sampled Tony Danza from Who's the Boss.
This room, it's in your
Yeah, I know. This new studio's massive. I love it.
This is crazy. It's like 4 studios.
Yeah, it's... I mean, this is like twice as big as our old bedroom was. It's so fucking huge in here.
We have a lot. I think it's too cramped. We need more space.
Go show who the boss is.
I love that break. That's just a classic. I think I've used that break. Very plump DJs. I like it.
Go show who the boss is.
Oh, John-Luke Collins likes it. We've got a fan, Jacob. John-Luke Collins is down. He says, nice, this is hella good. So there you go. Doing something right. Yes, please, exclamation mark. I definitely want to come with you guys, exclamation mark. Please hook me up with a pass.
Go show who the boss is.
Utility wallet. Oh yeah.
Who the boss is.
Alright, so Jacob, I know you are listening.
Show who the boss is.
Okay, so Jacob, I know you are listening, so I'm going to just give you your feedback verbally. Okay, so this track, there's definitely a lot to like about this track. Jean-Luc Collins digs it. Donovan Patrick says an 8th or 16th wobbly would be fun. Jacob Johnson says it reminds him of Opio. Yeah, I like the vibe, and I always thought Opio was like the Plump DJs of glitch hop, but that's just me. But yeah, so anyways, this song is definitely, there's a lot to like about it. The groove is like pretty fun and everything. The drum mix really needs to fucking pound, you know, like sometimes you get into this thing where when you have too many layers of like a breakbeat and a drum kit and all this other stuff together, you start like losing definitions on the transients, and then things start getting, I don't know how else to say it, but like floppy, right? So your beat sounds a little bit like floppy, like it's heavy and shit, but it's a little bit like slow, and it's not really that like a good beat should feel like it has more energy than its tempo, you know what I'm saying? Whereas that beat, it feels like a little bit like it's dragging a bit, you know, like it feels like a bit sludgy and slow, and it's because of the lack of like definition and punch on your transients. So I am gonna cut and paste some stuff for you to check out. But yeah, the drums are for sure the biggest weakness in that track. Mix wise, so let's get you some drum stuff here. Definitely your drums need more spice, so check out the 3 drum racks method, because that will show you at least how I lay out my drums, and I found a really good thing to, you know, I just found it really good. This layering drums and expanding over compressed drums and pre-transients, all 3 of those are going to be really relevant for you. Right now, like, because when you have like a really layered drum hit and then you try and compress it, that's when it goes the floppiest. You need to have a sharp fucking transient on the drums, and in the expanding over compressed drums, it shows you a little bit about how to do that. I'm gonna get the one on offset compression too. Offset compression is a really good technique for drum transients. So those are all kind of drum things. The vocals need to sit on top of the mix. So I'm gonna give you the sitting on top of the mix tutorial. But that vocal, like the pitch downness is good, but it feels like muffled because you're losing a lot of the highs when you pitch it down. So it's important when you pitch a vocal down to maybe apply some formant shifting to keep the highs, but you could also like saturate it or apply other effects that will give some of the high range back that you lose when you're pitching it down. But I would say the biggest weaknesses in this track, it's got to be the arrangement, man. There's nothing that happens in this 5-minute long track that couldn't just as easily happen in 3 minutes. And you got to recognize that, like, you know, music today sounds different because we're all so used to this kind of ADD style. Like that track sounds like it would be great, like, you know, in 2004, you know, 2005, when it was like UK breaks were big, you know, but now in 2018, like, I'm looking at my watch on this track, you know, like, your arrangement is not tight enough, and it's also, you're not really varying the energy levels. Like, the track, it just kind of chugs along, and it's just like chugging along the whole time, and like these layers kind of come and go, but there's not really like any moments, like, if you even listen to, because you could have a track that chugs that still has drama. Listen to this track, Happy by Max Sedgley. This track is really good. I'm not gonna play it because if I do, I'll get my stream taken down, but this track's Happy. I'm gonna just link this to you. This track is a really good example of a track that's just chugging, but there's so much fucking drama in the track, and there's like, you know, when the parts come in, you're like, whoa, like this is fucking exciting, you know? And I think that, like, you know, if you're going to stay with a really steady energy level in your track, it's really important to have these sounds that come in that make you go like, holy fuck, that sound was incredible. I can't wait till it comes back around again, you know? So having some more kind of like sounds that come and go, like intermittent sounds, which is like a splash of something amazing that goes away, because the only real intermittent sound is the "Tell 'em who the boss is" sample, you know. And if you had some like really cool kind of like, you know, like even like a horn stab that goes backwards after, like bam, ba dun dun dun, bam, ba dun dun, you know, these like long pauses and shit. It can make a chuggy sort of a beat really kind of flow more and feel like it maintains the engagement level, maintains your interest. So, you know, check out that track Happy, and yeah, check out that track Happy, and just check out the vibe of it and stuff, and just see, you know, kind of what Max Headley is, I think, a really relevant producer for you to check out just in general. Like, he doesn't make like bass music or anything, but he's pretty cool. And he did this track called Slowly. Actually, you got to check out Slowly. Yeah, this track is so fucking good. Oh my god, that track makes me want to cry. But yeah, check out those two tracks. And then definitely like listen to some Plump DJs too. They're really, really good with the intermittent sounds. I'm not gonna assume everybody knows Plump DJs. So Plump DJs Eargasm is probably the one to check out. Plump DJs Eargasm full album. Excellent. Let's put that on for you as well. Yeah, and then Plump DJs Eargasm. Yeah, and if you don't know Plump DJs, if you're watching the stream and you don't know Plump DJs, go listen to some Plump DJs because they're fucking amazing. But yeah, just focus on like some of the intermittent sounds and the sounds that really provide like a lot of like color and a lot of like sweeping through the frequencies, like those like crazy laser zap noises and like melodies and stuff that kind of come in and they just make it feel a lot more dynamic, because your mix is not very defined in terms of the drums. You could definitely stand to pay more attention to the Three Extremes. Where's the Three Extremes video? Where is the Three Extremes video? Three Extremes. Yeah, definitely you could pay more attention to the Three Extremes as well. I'll put that up in your tutorials. But the Three Extremes are really, the Three Extremes are all the way down, all the way up, and all the way wide. And you need to be very intentional about the way you treat those areas. Like each, you know, everybody knows to treat their sub with special intention and care, but not a lot of people know to treat their high end and the edges of their stereo field with special care. So do the three Extremes test. And really, like, you need to get that beat fucking knocking if it's going to be chuggy and hold the whole thing down. The whole thing needs to be a lot shorter, and there need to be these, like, really kind of, like, dazzling moments of color that just, like, blow your mind for a bit and then go away and come back. So listen to some of those reference materials and stuff, and watch those videos about layering drums and different compression types and stuff that you can do to sharpen up your transients. And then, yeah, check out some of that music. And then, yeah, when you come back, and then, you know, in person we were talking about the face thing, like finding the face and all that, but I will link you the videos about that. The What Are You Saying, Purple Cow folder, Finding the Face, etc. I'll put those in your notes here for you too. But yeah, all in all, good job. I mean, a lot of people really liked it on the stream, and we're kind of feeling it. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, what up Keenan? What up Donovan? Do I ever do any public track feedback? I might someday. But yeah, I kind of yeah, I'm not sure what the sound design was. Okay. All right. Okay, so I gotta go. I gotta get ready for a meeting about building the studio. I'm contracting this guy to build. We're gonna build a wall. We're gonna have Mexico pay for it. So I'm talking to my friend about building a wall. So he's going to come over now. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to make some more time for track feedback tomorrow. Once again, sorry if I have been taking a long time. Definitely contact Evan. Still continue keeping up with your trainers. And, oh man, there's so many tracks to go. All right, well, I'm going to keep chipping away at it. I'll be back in here tomorrow. I might even be back here later tonight after this meeting. We'll see. All right, lots of love, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out. Oh, yeah, and join the fucking dojo if you haven't already.